All right, welcome to Energy Camp. This is Mr. Lockard here to talk to you about some of the basics before we start any of our demonstrations. So before we do anything, we really need to understand what is energy and what is electricity, and also what the differences are a little bit. So first thing we need to do is define energy. Energy is the ability to do work, or the capacity to do work. This means that energy has the ability to move something, change something, heat anything, light something up, and cause a change in matter. That is what energy is. It's the ability to do that. It is important to understand that energy is never created or destroyed. It is just changed. So for example, if you light a match, okay? When you light a match, it is releasing energy. It is not creating it because that energy is stored within the match. So we're going to talk a little bit about that because there's different forms of energy. There's two main categories, kinetic and potential. Potential energy is it's just like what it says. It is energy that is stored within the object. Kinetic energy is when an object is actually in motion, or when the energy is being used, for instance, for thermal energy and heat. Okay, now go into that. There's also many different types of energy. There's thermal energy, light energy, nuclear energy, electrical energy, and there's even more. There's a bunch of different things, and all of them happen from different reactions, a lot of cases, especially with chemical energy. So we're going to do several activities that you will do at home that demonstrate these different types of energy. So when that happens, we also got to talk about the easiest way for us to see energy and kind of really understand it is through electricity and electrical energy. So electrical energy is the flow of electrons or the flow of a charge through an object, okay, and it allows it to do that work. So electricity can be created from many different forms of energy. It can be created through heat energy, simple kinetic energy of moving water, wind energy, again, that's a kinetic energy, that's a moving of particles through the air. So it can be created from all these other forms to then create the electricity that's needed. And electricity is the flow of electrons through an object. And what we really need to talk about that is this, we got to get down to the atoms, okay? Atoms are the basic building block of materials. They have three components to them. They have protons, electrons, and neutrons. Okay, neutrons are neutral, they have no charge. Electrons have a negative charge, and protons have a positive charge. So what happens when different reactions and things happen within the chemical or the substance, we get a negative charge is released, one of those electrons is released, and then it moves through objects, through conductivity. So that's kind of a basic thing, and to really understand about electricity, we need to know how it's working through our objects. Okay, electricity has three main components: voltage, current, and resistance. Now, the best way to think about this is think of a hose, okay? The voltage is the amount of pressure of the water running through a hose. The current is the size of the hose, the diameter, how much it allows it to go through. And then the resistance is any debris, sand, dirt that is inside that hose that slows down the movement of electricity. I hope this is a good basic understanding of electricity and energy for you. As you guys go through these experiments, you're going to learn more and be able to see it and really understand what energy and electricity is. Again, hope you guys have fun throughout Energy Camp.